What passion have you buried under responsibility, expectations, the fear of failing, and the fear of not enough? Dreams are not magic, and they are not reserved for the lucky few. They are real, tangible, and absolutely obtainable. When we are willing to believe, plan, and take consistent action, a dream is not just a wish floating in your imagination. It is a vision waiting for your commitment, your courage, and your persistence to bring it to life. And the truth is, the moment you decide to stop treating your dream as a fantasy and start treating it as a goal, it begins moving from impossible to inevitable. Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Stevens O, your host, broadcast journalist, author, minister, and midlife powerhouse of inspiration. With faith in God and unstoppable drive, I'm here to inspire and guide you into letting go of the fear of failing and to encourage you to courageously follow your passions and live the life you will love in victory. Fear is one of the greatest dream stealers in life. It whispers doubts, magnifies what ifs, and convinces us that failure is a destination instead of a stepping stone. Maybe you have been sitting on a dream for months or even years and have told yourself, one day I will start. But that day never comes because the fear of getting it wrong feels too big. You worry about what people will say, about wasting time or money, about looking foolish, and I understand. Do you know some of the most successful and fulfilled people you admire have failed, not once, but over and over again? The difference is they refuse to let fear make their decisions. They dare to step forward. Today, we are going to uncover how you can push past the fear of failing so you can boldly follow the passion that is tugging at your heart. It's time to kill the fear and courageously follow your passion. Let's get started. Every great achievement, every invention, every breakthrough started as someone's dream. The difference between those who live their dreams and those who bury them lies in the courage to act. Hi, welcome to Direction at Midlife, the podcast where I help you find clarity, confidence, courage, and purpose to create the life you truly want in this season. I'm Dr. Stevens O, and I pray today's episode blesses you. We are talking about something that many of us wrestle with, especially in this season: the fear of failing and how to courageously follow your passion. Before we dive in, let me say this. Psalm 45:1 says, "Your tongue is the pen of a ready writer." So I asked this question: what would your life look like if you were to start rewriting your story and walking in it? Stop right here and think about that for a moment. Because if you ever found yourself paralyzed by the fear of getting it wrong, of starting over, or of not being successful enough, this episode is for you. I want to tell you a little truth about fear. Let's be real. Fear is loud, persistent, and persuasive. It tells you you are too old, too late, too tired, or too behind. One thing fear never tells you is that you are capable, you are called, you are anointed, and you are chosen. Fear wants to keep you stuck, but your passions, your God-given desire, are meant to move you forward. We fear failing because we think failure defines us. But failure is not final. Failure is often the very classroom where wisdom is born. Remember this scripture, 2 Timothy 1:7. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. That means courage is not something we have to find. It is already in us. It is time to stir it up. I want to tell you about a Trek legend in the making, Miss Chandra Cheesebarrow. She was only 16, bold, brilliant, and blazingly fast. A lightning bolt out of Jacksonville, Florida, with fire in her heart and wings on her feet. At the 1975 American Games, the world witnessed a phenomenon. Not only was Chandra Cheesebarrow holding her own against veteran runners, she was beating them. She streaked down the track like poetry in motion, claiming 2 gold medals and shattering the American 200-meter record with a jaw-dropping 22.77 seconds. It wasn't just a win. It was a declaration. Chandra had arrived. And baby, that was just the beginning. In 1976, she lined up at the U.S. Olympic trials, now chasing the 100 meters with fire in her veins. And bam, she scorched the track in 11.13 seconds, setting a world junior record and earning her spot at the Montreal Olympics. She did not win a medal, placing 6th. But that moment, that was her launching pad. The world might have seen a setback, but Chandra saw something far greater, a setup. Back in Jacksonville, Florida, the girl who made international headlines was still a high school senior. Imagine that, making headlines globally and walking the halls of Jean Ribault High, stamping her legacy into the very ground she trained on, where she left behind national records. Her times of 10.3 seconds in the 100-yard dash and 23.3 seconds in the 220 still stand as national records under the old imperial system. Records that have not aged, they have endured and still stand to this day. That same spark carried her to Tennessee State University, the cradle of black female track greatness. There, she joined a legendary sisterhood of speed, and together they broke barriers and records, including the world indoor record in the 640-yard relay and 800-yard sprint medley. Chandra wasn't just on the team. She was the anchor, the one you trusted when it was all on the line. But then came 1980. She qualified for the Olympics again, only for politics to pull the rug out from under her. The U.S. boycotted the Moscow Games. She had earned that moment. She bled for it. And instead, she was handed a Congressional Gold Medal, a symbol of dreams deferred. Imagine training every day, pushing past pain, and finally making the team only to be told you will not compete. That was bittersweet, a symbol of what might have been. One of 461 handed out, but each one heavy with history. But did she stop? Not a chance. She continued to run. From 1979 to 1983, she dominated the indoor scene, winning the national 200-yard dash title 4 years in a row. She was unstoppable indoors, and it was all building to something spectacular, something epic. Then came the 1984 Los Angeles Olympic Games. The moment she had been robbed of 4 years earlier was back, and this time she was ready to make it count. This time she would make history. Chandra broke the American record and delivered a career best 49.5 seconds. That time did not just win her silver, it became legendary. She shattered the American record in the 400 meters twice. It didn't just rank her among the top 10 fastest women ever in the event. It placed her among the 10 fastest women in history. But she was not done. Less than an hour later, yes, 1 hour, she hit the track again to run the 4x100 relay and won the gold. And again, the 4x400 relay, another gold. 2 Olympic gold medals in a single day. And feat no woman had ever accomplished. And only one man had done before her 6 decades earlier. Chandra Cheesebarrel did not just run races. She ran through walls, through disappointment. She powered past heartbreak, boycotts, and near misses, never letting anything keep her from her moment. She showed the world what it looks like to persevere, to prepare when no one is watching, and to rise when the lights finally hit. She ran through history. Her story isn't just about the medals or the records. It's about a young girl who ran so hard she outran her setbacks. A woman who, even when the world told her not now, still prepared like her moment would come. And when her moment came, she was ready and she flew. Ladies, here's where you get your journals out. Here are 7 encouraging steps I have for you to get ready. Even when the world tells you not now, you still prepare. Let your moment come. Let's get started. Here are 7 encouraging steps to help you courageously follow your passion and chase your dreams. I know how this is. I'm still going after my dreams. I haven't stopped just because life threw detours in my way. Number 1, I want you to name your passion. What is it that sends electricity through your bones like fire? Write it down. Say it out loud. Give it language. Because what you name, you can claim. Step 2, or number 2, identify the lie. Ask yourself, what lie am I believing that is keeping me from pursuing my dreams or goals? Then counteract it with God's truth. Replace every negative thought with my latter days shall be greater than the former. Haggai 2:9. You must believe. You have to put your believer on and believe like you have never believed before. Just pull out that grain of mustard seed. Number 3, start small, but start now. You do not need a full business plan or a perfect setup. Just take one step. Read a book, sign up for a class, start a free blog. Remember, momentum builds courage. Just get started on doing something. Even if you are doing it wrong, you have time to get it right. Number 4, change the way you think about failure. Instead of seeing failure as proof you should not try, see it as evidence you are growing. Every expert started as a beginner. Failing forward is still forward. I'm going to say that one again. Failing forward is still forward, which means you are still moving forward. Get those goals written down and believe that you can achieve them. Number 5, surround yourself with faith-filled people. Find a circle that fuels your faith, not your fear. Join a community of women who are moving forward. Come join our Facebook group, a community of women discovering their passion and purpose in midlife. Look us up on Facebook. Number 6, practice speaking life. Affirm yourself daily. Say things like, I'm equipped for this. This is my time. God is with me, and it's not too late for my dreams. Number 7, pray bold prayers. The Bible says we have not because we do not ask. And I say ask God for the extravagant things. Don't just ask God for comfort. Ask Him for courage. Invite Him into your fears and ask Him to ignite your passions again. He is faithful to finish what He started. Let me say this to you. You may feel afraid, but guess what? You have lived through too much to stop here. You have overcome too many storms to doubt what you are capable of right now. Sister, your dream didn't die. They are just waiting for you to show up. And I say that boldly and loudly. Your dreams are waiting for you to show up. Okay, ladies, you have your 7 actionable steps. But here is something to help you jumpstart. I want you to write down your passion or passions. Circle one fear you are ready to let go of. And take one small action within the next 48 hours that will move you toward your dreams. Then head over to the Facebook group, a community of women discovering their passions and purpose in midlife, and tell us what leap you are taking. We would love to cheer you on. And do not forget to join our Facebook group, where real women are doing brave things every day, even while afraid. Remember, you were never meant to shrink. You were made to shine. From fear to freedom, from hesitation to impact. And the world is waiting for your yes. You do not have to wait for perfect conditions. You just have to believe that you are worth the risk. And you are. Please make sure you follow me at Direction at Midlife on Apple Podcasts so you never miss an episode. And if you need a community to belong to and that understands where you are, please join the Facebook group, a community of women discovering their passions and purpose in midlife. We are walking this journey together. Ladies, if this episode spoke to you, do not keep it to yourself. Please, please share this with a friend who needs encouragement. Remember, I would love to hear your thoughts. Please share them in our Facebook group, a community of women discovering their passions and purpose in midlife. And don't forget to leave a review on Apple Podcasts. On the next episode of Direction at Midlife, I will be discussing Silence is a Killer, the cost of staying stuck, exploring the emotional cost of staying in your comfort zone. A must-listen-to podcast show you don't want to miss. Hey girl, hey! Thank you for listening to Direction at Midlife. This is your reminder. Your dreams are waiting, and now is the perfect time to chase them. Believe in your power, embrace the possibilities, and step boldly into your next chapter. If this show has blessed you, show me love. Please leave me a written review on Apple Podcasts and follow me. Take a screenshot and post it on your Instagram. Shout me out on your Facebook and share it with your friends. Please tag me at Direction at Midlife and I will share your review, and together we can uplift and inspire each other. Remember, I'm Dr. Stevens O. Your journey is yours to own, and I'll be here cheering you on every step of the way.